Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me. I am reading for the second half of July for Sagittarius. But before I do, I want to give a shout out to my friend at blueridgetarot.com. She gives wonderful, thorough tarot readings that are very insightful and intuitive. And she gives them on video and delivers them to you. It's wonderful. So, blueridgetarot.com. I recommend it. All right, so for Sagittarius, let's see what's at the heart of the matter for the second half of July for you. We have the Queen of Cups. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, the sense of, like calm, or even if there's deeper emotions underneath that, you're keeping yourself under control. You're looking calm to others, and you have mastery over whatever is going on. There's maturity in this. There's also compassion and emotional insight, intuitiveness. So you're doing well. You're doing well in those areas. The challenge is the Two of Cups. Well, that's a lovely challenge card. Okay, so I think that's a pact or an agreement between two people who see eye to eye. They're equals. It can be friends. It can be partners. It can be family members, co-workers, but it's an agreement. So there's a challenge. You want to get to seeing eye to eye with somebody else in your life on something that would be so calming and nice. You do it with great skill. Getting that Queen of Cups. So I think there's a message to trust yourself, that you do interpret the situation correctly, and you do understand that person well, because you're being very intuitive here. So it would be a terrific time to get to a place where you see more eye to eye on something, or you're more in agreement about a plan or a goal or something, or a decision, just a decision. So those are wonderful cards in the heart of the matter. Now, underneath it all, we have the Three of Coins. Boy, this is a time of working with others, isn't it? Conversing with others. So the Three of Coins is building greater security. You're building something. You've already begun. You may benefit from some consultation with other people, working with other people. Sometimes that's like, getting advice, legal advice, medical advice, getting education. Sometimes it's about work. You're being supported in your work, but you're consulting, you're working with other people on this. So that can also be about work. It's a wonderful card to get, though, because you're building your security, and you're the skilled artisan. You're supported, you're approved of, that kind of thing. It may not feel entirely stable yet. It's a 3, but it's a really good start. In the past, and it's regarding a goal that enhances your security. In the past, we have the Lovers card. So for many of you, this is about relationship, this reading. The Lovers card with the Two of Cups, wonderful. There might have been there may be something new in your life, someone new in your life, or if you're already in a relationship, there may have been a really nice moment, nice time where you felt that love. The Two of Cups suggests that you may make an agreement with somebody you're in relationship with. Oh, that's good. It can be big, it can be small, but it's nice. Or this can be also a moment where you realize, oh, well, I have these feelings for this person, but also it's really nice. We seem to see eye to eye on a lot of things, so that's nice too. Above it all, we have the Three of, and for those of you who are single and not interested in a relationship, this Lovers card a lot of times is about a spiritual love. There is an angel in this card, and a lot of times it's about this just love, like love hovering over you and letting you know you're beloved. So that's marvelous too. Above it all, we have the Three of Swords. So that is what's on your mind, is a repeating pattern. It's nothing new. It's not that you have some fresh, the Three of Swords always looks so awful, right? But there's no blood dripping there. This isn't a new wound. These are thoughts about a repeated pattern that you have that causes you some heartbreak or or pain or just frustration maybe, but it's a repeating pattern that's on your mind. I always feel like with that Three of Swords, sometimes that comes up to let us know that there is growth, there is progress. Just because, do we need to think about this thing that we don't like, that has been a past pattern or a repeating kind of theme? Do we need to? Or can we understand that we're different people than we were 10 years ago, and we're different people than we were 20 years ago, and maybe it's time for something new? In the immediate future, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay, well that one, so feeling trapped by something, feeling just facts. It could be, this, and this. And so the swords are thoughts. Sometimes they're plans, and it's beliefs that have you feeling trapped or like you don't have a lot of choices. Now that Eight of Swords woman has a blindfold on, so she can't really see that she's not trapped in that. She can wiggle around, those ropes can fall down, take her blindfold off, and off she goes. But, so, sometimes Spirit, I feel like, gives us these kinds of cards to let us know that there is something going on in the back of our mind, that it would be good if we looked at it and really said, but wait a minute, I'm not trapped, I'm choosing this. And yeah, for good reason. So, okay, maybe it's time to look at that. In the root of the matter is the Ace of Swords, of course, yes. So that means Spirit has an insight, trying to help you see things clearly, trying to help you make a good plan. That opportunity is there for you. Maybe revelation. The Two of Wands is environmental effects on you, weighing your options. So you're kind of weighing your options between priority 1 or priority 2, goal 1 or goal 2. So you're weighing your options. That's the World Explorer. I like the energy in that card. It's sort of like more one of adventure, sometimes a little apprehension, but more one of some fire here, moving forward here, but weighing the options first. And then we have the Eight of Cups. I do think that maybe that Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, those are stable numbers. They're even numbers. It may have to do with quarantine, pandemic, social distancing, all those things. It may have to do with those things. People are getting those cards a lot because of the time we're in. So what's the clarifier? The Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So what may be bothering you about this time in your life is that you don't know what's coming. The Seven of Cups is, I don't know what to expect. Good, bad, probably bad. You know what I mean? It's like that. But the Seven of Cups always comes up for Spirit to say, wait a minute. A lot of those cups contain good things in your future. So let's focus on those. Don't assume that maybe the news is pretty awful right now. Don't assume that's going to be your life. Don't assume that wonderful things can't happen. Because wonderful things certainly can happen. You get the Wheel of Fortune saying, hey, Spirit is using this time in your life, this sort of fateful time in your life, to bring in a new era, to bring in something new and good. So there's having a little faith in that too. Well, I sure hope this was helpful, Sagittarius. You have a wonderful rest of July. Take care. Bye-bye.